Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 2. So, it was just yesterday that I recorded the first episode trying to play catch up because I didn't realize it came out last week, so that's my bad. But here we are. We had Star fighting, pretty cool. Unfortunately, I'm fairly certain she's not going to win because the fight since like the beginning of the show has been destined to be between Midoriya and Shigaraki, so but I'm hoping that what she does has some kind of effect, and it's not just pointless, right? Hopefully, I was thinking maybe it slows them down, and because like they said they had like 3 days until he was fully complete, right? And I don't think those 3 days have been up yet, so uh, maybe what Star does here sets them back a day or two, gives the heroes extra time to prepare. You know, kind of like how last season we had Gigantomachia getting drugged. It didn't do anything until way later, and then he actually did pass out. So, um, hopefully it'll be something like that. So, yeah, her moves are crazy. Her power New Order is crazy. Being able to touch something, call out its name, and give it a command. It seems like it's only really limited by the things you know the name of and the your creativity in what you can do with it. So I look forward to seeing more. It seems like she has him pinned at the moment, and he's about to be cruise missiled by Americans. You know, typical us bombing Japan, right? But sorry, is it too soon? Um, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens and what goes on after this fight, if we get into that this episode. So yeah, we're gonna start here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Hmm. Okay, we're gonna get a little bit more. Damn, friggin' misogynistic Americans. Ah. She found some boys that don't say that shit. She didn't have blonde hair as a kid either, too, so she dyed it blonde to try to be like All Might as well, right? She also talked about having like she called them antenna last episode. Alright. I hope she doesn't die. Worried seeing backstory stuff. But my hero does backstory stuff all the time and doesn't necessarily kill the people, so I'm sure it's fine. Man, I want to see that scene in better, like, when it's not so quick of, if that's Hagakure, the invisible girl. We see someone translucent at the fence. We've never got to see what she looks like, so you kind of get like a... Last episode, I couldn't remember Himiko Toga's name, and I literally hit the stop recording button, and for some reason, as soon as I hit stop recording, I thought the name Himiko Toga in my head, and I was like, ah! Why couldn't that have happened sooner so I don't look like an idiot and forget names? I watch a lot of shows. I have a lot of names in my damn head. Uh, yeah, she can only do two, so... Smart. Oh. Wait, she can touch them with the... Oh my god! I see what she's doing. Okay, she did New Order them. Damn, he's already... Jeez. I hope Star's okay. All the clouds got blasted away. Damn. Oh my god, he's still alive. She's still alive, though. Oh my god, look at him. Damn. Holy shit. Come on. Oh, some of her men are about to die to protect her. Yo. No, Star! Oh, look at him! Come on, don't lose your quirk. She gonna kill herself, maybe? No. Specter. Interesting title. Super enhancing New Order. The way he views it. Jeez. Shit. Is it over yet? Oh. Okay. Damn. Come on. Please tell me there was something she managed to do in the end. That's so bad if he gets this. Oh. She's in the mind. Oh! What? Did she sabotage her quirk somehow? What did she do? She has one order on her body the whole time, and we don't know what it is, right? Could it have something to do with this? Oh. Oh, shit! It's gonna fight off the other quirks? What? Damn. So is it just gonna chew up all his other quirks? And leave him with only New Order? Is Akbar a Akbar reference? Because he even kind of looks like Akbar. I think I got that name right from Star Wars. Damn. He has to give it to someone. Oh, they're gonna fly away. Oh, send Midoriyan! Make him give New Order to Midoriya? Oh, if only she knew. Wow! Sucks that she had to die for it, but oh, I was so worried she was gonna die and it was gonna be bad, right? Damn. Good shit, Star. That was emotional. Even just seeing young All Might again and smiling like that, it hit me. Oh, so that's why it's called Specter. Damn, the frickin' stealth jets are agile. Oh, I miss you so much, All Might. Imagine if All Might was standing right there, gets her quirk, becomes a badass again. Oh, I'm tearing up. The emotions, the epicness. It was so good. Oh man. Rest in peace, Star. Is gonna be anybody we know or anything that gets the quirk? Anything impactful? Okay, not good. Convicted robber and murderer. Is that murderer and robber the one that's gonna get it? If he has a quirk, it's gonna get demolished though, right? Oh. What? What? Oh. She's killing her own quirk too. Oh, she doesn't know his name. Wow. Your grand plan to get this quirk. Jesus. That shot from the opening. Well, we've known he's going after him, so. Shit. Damn. Hey! He looks weird. Like, just the way they animated him, he just looked like a piece of paper or something. That sucks. Okay. Nice. Okay. Did buy them some more time like I thought it might. Hmm. I like how it's not like, oh, she's incredibly powerful, it's just she toys with us. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit of training. Of course. They've all been training. He's hanging on to that job. Phrasing! Minetta, she's my star. She would obliterate you. Oh, he said that before. Is strong. Oh, great callback. Man, it's already over. I can't believe it. It feels like the episode just started. That was some good shit, man. It sucks that Star died, but I was actually very sad during the episode before it revealed what happened with her quirk when he was stealing it and she was crumbling. I was like, it's like, is this just gonna be a loss? Like, it would have been better if she just didn't come at all, you know? Like, now he's gonna get the quirk that he wants, and she's dead. It's like, if she would have stayed away, it would have been better, but no, she bought us another week. Whew. Man. I was sitting there, like, praying that she would have done something, and I'm so glad she did. I wrote almost nothing down either. I was just into it, and it went by so fast. Was that All Might also with the... Because the cards are what Midoriya and Bakugo had when they were kids. But then a third one showed up in the shot. Is that All Might's? That is it, guys, for episode 2. Man, fantastic. like I said, I mean, even though I'm saying fantastic, it sucks the star is dead, but just like props to Shigaraki, he managed to figure out a way to avoid the cluster bomb. Now, I guess that was the Nomu that we saw flying out, right? Like we had her dispel the laser and then grab the missiles, and then we saw something shoot out. And I thought that was Shigaraki like rushing out, but I think that was the Nomu that he sacrificed, if I'm not mistaken, right? And then while the Nomu was getting hit by the lasers and she was moving the missiles, he was down at the bottom of the hole digging himself deeper and deeper in order to not die from the blast. He still got messed up from it, but yeah, she almost got him with that plan. If he wasn't able to push himself into the ground like that, if he didn't have a quirk that allowed him to do that, then or if he didn't think of it, then very possible he would have died there. So that's pretty crazy. But yeah, like the fact that, what I have written down here, the fact that she was able to put a rule on it to directly counter him and be like, it just started cannibalizing all the other quirks. Like, I wonder how many quirks. I mean, the problem is we didn't know how many quirks he had to begin with and how many got taken. The good thing is I don't think he had any way to control which ones got taken. Maybe I'm wrong, but like it would be great if he lost like super regeneration and stuff like that, and his body would just be like super messed up for a while. I don't know, but yeah, like the imagery of her inside that mind space just devouring all of them, and even that decayed away too. And like going down to like a skeleton and everything was like creepy but also cool. Oh, it was so well done. Like sometimes, I will say sometimes My Hero and other anime do things in a style that I'm not the biggest fan of, where it feels like, I can't really think of an example, but I've had like moments like this where it should be something really cool, but it's more like they sugarcoat it a little bit. I don't know, like sometimes they throw in an artistic flair where like I guess like maybe an example would be, instead of showing that mind space, they show like a Mario level or something where it's like a little chibi star like devouring the quirks, you know, nom 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 nom, or like a Pac-Man thing or something. And you see her like nomming the quirks away as like a visual representation. And like some shows will do something like that, whereas this is like actually her like eating and tearing them away and stuff like that. And while she's dissolving and turning into a skeleton, it was really badass the way it was visually interpreted. So that was just great. But I also like the flashback stuff where she, you know, I guess a lot of her life, people were saying the reason she wasn't able to enhance herself with New Order to be strong, or as strong as she wants, is because she's a woman, you know? But then she found these guys in her, it seemed like they were military of some sort. It seemed like her company was great guys that were like, no, it's not because you're a girl, it's a mental thing, it's just, you know, maybe it's just the upper limit of your quirk, you know? And plus you're already strong, you're just comparing yourself to All Might. So, it was a really cool flashback, and it really endeared me to her character. Like, we didn't know her long. We saw her once at the end of last season. We spent a little bit of time with her last episode, and now this episode she's dead, and it's like, well, damn, she's gone. But like, I started to get really emotional, and I think tying All Might into her character helped too, because obviously we all love All Might and we all miss him. So seeing his effect on people and what he did for people, seeing him in that big form again back then when he saved her and all that was just, and that smile he gave her started getting me really emotional, mainly just seeing All Might again. But then and then I like had that connection with her, and when she saluted as she was fading away, it reminded me of Crust and everything, kind of giving the thumbs up as he faded, um, and that hit me kind of hard too. And I was like, it was a mix between like eyes watering from hype, but also like pretty emotional as well. It was just a really well done episode, and I don't really feel like anything was like padded for time. Like sometimes in these shows, it's like, all right, I just want to get back to this stuff. I don't want to go back to like see the kids talking for a little bit. And My Hero's pretty good about not having stuff like that, but it's just like it felt like this episode was just gone before it even started. I can't believe it's already over. But yeah, and then the fact that it like cannibalized itself somehow, I still don't fully understand how that worked. Because the order was for it to not get along with other quirks, but I don't fully understand why his plan to remove a quirk for someone, make him quirkless, and then put new order in him to store it, so that way they could like try to figure out a way to get it later or something. Or maybe force that guy to like cancel the rule if that's even possible, but somehow it consumed itself in the process. Maybe if I went back and read the wording, maybe it's a subtitle issue or something like that, or if I read the wording again, I'd understand. But either way, it happened. It doesn't really matter if it doesn't really matter trying to like understand it more, because it is what it is. It happened. So, but I wonder how powerful that would have been with like One for All and like One for All and New Order, like mixing together and getting the enhanced properties to it. Like, I wonder what would get enhanced, because it's kind of a hard quirk to imagine what gets enhanced. Maybe you could have more than 2 rules. But like the rules themselves are just things you say. Maybe there'd be like better limits on the rules. Maybe you wouldn't need to know the names. Maybe you would just need to touch it. Maybe you wouldn't need to touch it. Maybe you only need to know the names. Like maybe something like that. But like if you made that giant air entity, I imagine it would still just be that big air entity, even if it was like it'd be the same strength whether Midoriya did it with One for All or whether Star did it without One for All, right? Because it's just a pocket of air, essentially, like hardened air. But maybe I'm wrong. It's just really interesting to think about what could have been if those 2 quirks did merge together. So, but yeah, I like the idea that all the kids have been training the whole time that Midoriya was gone, so they all have like some new tricks. So hopefully we won't. I mean, I know a lot of people. I imagine a lot of people heard that they're gonna like they have a week now and they're gonna do some training, and they're probably frustrated. They're like, great, we're gonna have another half a season of training. But the thing is this show is getting close to coming to an end. Like whether I still haven't looked up whether this is the final season or if there's another season after this. But like, I'm gonna miss this show when it's gone, so them padding out time to watch like the kids train again, I'm almost not mad about it. Especially after how crazy all of last season was, and how crazy these first 2 episodes were. I feel like I can coast on that feeling for a little bit while I watch the kids train up. Now, I hope it's not all the way, we're on episode 2, sometimes they do like half season is when they change things up. I hope we're not gonna go 10 episodes of them training. But I don't mind, even if it's like 3, maybe 4 episodes of them training, I'd be okay with even that much. But yeah, we'll have to see what they go with. So anyway, I liked them bringing back that the same stuff that All Might said before, where he's like, you messed up, All for One. These kids are strong and all that. It's like, and in the same thing that Star, I think it was what Star said to him in the end, right? Like, as long as there are heroes in this world, one will always stand up to tear you down. I don't remember her exact words, but I like that, and I like that it seems she, like, All for One doesn't get shook very often. A lot of the times he's just like, all according to plan. I already foresaw this, and he's always super calm, but now he's like actually freaking out. Like when he yelled her name, that like shook me a little bit, not because I'm like scared of him, but because I'm like, she was able to get him this frustrated. um and that was fantastic. So great episode, absolutely loved it. Can't wait to watch more. Oh, I just watched 2 in a row and now I just want to binge and I can't. I have to wait a whole week now. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hit that subscribe button if you enjoyed. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more content from me. I'm watching this as it airs, so there's nothing on my Patreon for My Hero, but you can check out that for early access for my other shows that I watch, and shows that the Patreon show tier has shows that aren't even released yet. Things like Stranger Things, The Last of Us, the rest of Better Call Saul that isn't released yet onto YouTube, the rest of Sympho Gear that isn't released on YouTube, and I started Free Run, which I'm in the middle of. So a bunch of content on there for you guys if you want access. Check it out. Thank you guys so much. Links are in the description, should be popping up on the screen, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye-bye.